Right, welcome back. Continuing our discussion here on the program on the election debate this morning. We're bringing you some of the views from the parties here in the Northwest Province in the Makwasi Hills municipality, and we've got representatives from COPE here. We've also got the APC, and we've got the mayor herself with us as well, representing, of course, the ANC. Again, thank you very much for being with us, and welcome again to the program. Let's talk about this. Well, we know that this is the ANC's stronghold at the moment. This is where you are leading. Are you worried for these upcoming elections? Because you've got the new boys on the block as well. We have got them here. We're going to talk to them a bit later. We've got EFF who are convinced that this is theirs. They're going to take this. You've also got Gang SA that are now in the elections now. Are you nervous going into these elections?
Leon, truly speaking, I am not nervous at all. As the ANC, I want to say to you, we are delivering services to people. That this is what makes me not to be nervous at all, because we are not complaining, but delivering services, unlike opposition parties always do. They do what they only know to do better is to complain of what services have been rendered to our communities. I want to go back to the issue of Extension 15 that was raised by COPE to say the RDPs in Extension 15 are dilapidated. Just to correct and to make sure that when they live here, they know exactly what is happening in this municipality. Extension 15 is a very newly developed extension. Yeah. It just started building its RDPs in January this year. So they are not yet through with construction of those RDP houses. So we cannot say those houses are dilapidated. They have long been built. No, they are not. Yeah. They are very new. The other issue is we haven't got a march at all since last year till this year. A march that we experienced was in 2012, and the N12 was not closed. Yes, people were marching for services. It's their right to do so. Yeah. And I need to say to the opposition parties, we are not nervous, because we have also, when you look at the health facilities that we have built in Makwasi Hills, we have a clinic in Extension 3, which is working 24 hours, which before you wouldn't find a clinic like that. We had only a small clinic in the location which had to cater for everybody, a very small building. But now we have 3 more clinics, and we are anticipating to build another clinic here in Extension 10, just next by Extension 13, by the next coming financial year.
Okay, so the ANC feeling very, very confident that they shouldn't worry about anything. In our election show last week, and that we held in Potchefstroom, a lot of the opposition parties spoke about coalitions and coming together to form perhaps this coalition that can then take over from the ANC. Is this in discussion in this municipality as well? Coalitions between the respective opposition parties? Cope, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, let me start by saying, actually, the ruling party must be very scared that we are ready now. We're coming. We're going to make sure that, remember, South Africans deserve a better government, and we want to deliver that government to South Africans. Yeah. Now, I heard Mayor talking about the health issues around this area. You would remember, Leon, not so very long, that the Department of Health have bought about 20,000 boxes of milks for babies and people who are suffering from HIV and AIDS babies. So what they did, they put that milk for about 3 years in stores, and they spend about 7 million to do that. And they also spend about 2 million to destroy the same milks that they bought. You know what they do? They buy stuff, they put it in safe. At a certain point, they dispose of that stuff. Yeah. They have spent about a lot of money doing that. So it's a sign of a corrupt government. We're saying as coup. Because we actually deserve, South Africans deserve this better government. We're saying as coup. We need to deal with that scourge of corruption around the government. But in your point,
We're going to have to hold on one second. Unfortunately, we have to take a break. I know that you have touched on a very important issue, and it's a massive story that I'd like to speak about as well, about this milk where so many people needed it, and yet it was sitting in storage, and we need to get some answers for that as well. We're running out of